In this video I'm going to talk about the best CBD oils for beginners. I'm going to help you to understand how much CBD to take. I'll also demonstrate 3 of my best-selling CBD oils. I'll show you how to use them, and I'll also explain the very little differences between the 3 so that you can decide which is the best one for you. I'll also dispel the misconception that a really strong CBD oil is better than one that's got a low milligrams. So, as a member of the Cannabis Trade Association, I do need to let you know that here in the UK we sell CBD as a food supplement only, which means that we're not going to make any medical claims about it. I do hope you like this video. If you do, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you can learn, live and share your CBD journey with me. Let's get into the video. When we first start using CBD, it's best to start on a small amount and increase it gradually over time as necessary for you. So we recommend to start on 10 milligrams a day. Now this can be taken in 2 lots. You could take 5 milligrams in the morning and 5 milligrams in the afternoon. After 7 days, if you feel it necessary, you can increase it to 20 milligrams. And then a week later you could increase it to 30 or 40 milligrams. It's just really about you listening to your body and seeing how much you personally need. We all need different amounts because we all have different lifestyles, different current states of health, different past health conditions, different bodies. So it's just about finding your own CBD sweet spot, just the right amount that's right for you. Now in the UK we do recommend not to exceed 200 milligrams in a day. So I'll now demonstrate the best CBD oils for beginners. I've been selling these oils now for quite a few years. Thousands of my customers absolutely love using them. I love using them as well. So you can't go far wrong if you get one of these. Now, they've all been tested at a laboratory, so you know that they're pesticide-free, non-GMO, and if it says that it's got 500 milligrams in the bottle, it's actually got 500 milligrams of CBD in the bottle. Because when you're buying a CBD oil, that's what you're paying for. You're paying for the milligrams, not the percentage, the milligrams of CBD in the bottle. So the first oil I'm going to talk about is Canabidol's oil. This is a broad spectrum oil. So what that means is that it's got all the phyto-cannabinoids and terpenes and essential oils in there, but it hasn't got any THC in there. They've taken the THC, which is the psychoactive element, out of the oil. Now, you would probably want to buy this product if, say for instance, you're very, very sensitive to tastes, you don't like strong tasting things in your mouth. This is a really clear oil. It's very, very subtle taste of cannabis. There is a taste there, but it's very, very subtle, so it's best for those people that don't like strong taste in the mouth. Now again, with all of the products that I've got here, they make it very clear on the label how much CBD you're taking per serving, which is really important. You need to know how much you're getting. So if you were to start on 10 milligrams a day with this particular oil, it comes in a 10 ml bottle. It's got 250 milligrams in the packet. It's £20. You would just, with this, it says on the back of the packet that half a pipette is 13 milligrams. This is the pipette. So all you would do to get 10 milligrams in the day is you would put a quarter of a pipette under your tongue. You just leave it there to absorb into your mucous membrane so it can get into your bloodstream. You'd have a quarter of a pipette in the morning and a quarter of a pipette in the afternoon. And if you bought this for £20 and you were taking a half a pipette a day, then you know that this would last you for 20 days. So it works out £1 a day. Now, if you then decided you might have heard about full spectrum oils, a full spectrum means that it's got all of the phytocannabinoids and CBD as well as THC in the oil. Now, because the THC is such a minuscule amount, in the UK we're legally allowed to sell it if it's got less than 0.2%. If it's got that trace amount, it's fine because it's such a minuscule amount, it's not going to cause any psychoactive effect. However, it does help to create an entourage effect in the body, which what that means is that when all the cannabinoids are there together, they work in synergy together and they create a greater impact on the cannabinoid system. Now this does have a hempy taste to it. It's a spray. So with this, it's 5 milligram per spray. So it's really easy to dose with it. So if you were having 10 milligrams a day, you would have 1 spray under your tongue in the morning and 1 spray under your tongue in the afternoon. With this, it does come in a peppermint or lemon flavour. So, you know, it does have a nice taste to it as well if you don't want the taste of hemp. So that's a really good oil. This is £25 per bottle and it's got 400 milligrams in the bottle. So what that means is if you were taking 10 milligrams a day, it would last you for 40 days. So finally, I'll talk about Purity CBD oil, which is one of my favourites. Purity is a Phyto-Cannabinoid rich CBD oil. So what that means is that although it doesn't have any THC in there, that's been taken out, it has got the full array of all the rest of the phytocannabinoids from the hemp plant. It's been extracted from one of the superior hemp plants called the ACDC hemp plant. It's one of the most stable plants on the planet. It comes from Colorado. They've crossbred that ACDC hemp plant with other strains of hemp to give it a full array of phytocannabinoids. So if you can imagine the colours of a rainbow, this has got, some CBD oils might only have 2 or 3 colours of the rainbow, whereas this has got pretty much all of the colours of the rainbow. So it's a really great oil. What I really like about this one as well is it's only 2.5 milligram per drop. So if you're only wanting to increase, with incremental amounts, it's really easy to do this with this. So with this one, it comes in a dropper bottle. There is a taste of hemp to it, but because the drops are only very little, it goes within a couple of minutes and it's not a strong taste of hemp. So with this one, I'll show you with my oil as an example. So with this, you would just put a drop, which that's a drop, that's a drop. So you just do 2 drops in the morning, that would give you 5 milligrams, and 2 drops in the afternoon, that would give you 10 milligrams. Now this one is 500 milligrams and it's £25. So if you were having 10 milligrams a day, it would last you for 50 days. I often get customers coming into my shop or ringing me or contacting me through social media saying that they want to get a really high strength CBD oil, they want to get a 20% or a 40% CBD oil, and they've never used CBD before. And they have this sort of perception that the stronger oils are somehow better than the oils that have got less milligrams in, and I just want to dispel this misconception. So as you can see here with Purity, they do 4 different strengths of oil. They've got a 500 milligram, they've got a 1000 milligram, they've got a 2000 milligram, and they've got a 4000 milligram. Now when they're making this oil, this 4000 milligram oil isn't a different oil to that. All of this is exactly the same oil. It's just that they've put more of it into that oil, into this bottle, than they have that one. So when they're talking about percentages, with this, these are all 10ml bottles. They've put 500 milligrams of CBD into this bottle, which equates to 5% in there. And then what they do is then, the 95% is then filled up with a carrier oil, and they use organic hemp seed oil in this. So with the 4000 milligram bottle, because they're putting 4000 milligrams in a 10ml bottle, it fills it up to 40% of the bottle. And then the 60% again is organic hemp seed oil. But if you were taking 10 milligrams a day or 20 milligrams a day, you could get that amount from this bottle, or you could get it from that bottle, because it's all the same oil. The only difference would be that if you were taking large amounts of CBD every day, the higher strength one is going to last you a lot longer, and you're not going to have to put as many drops in your mouth, because the 500 milligram is 2.5 milligram a drop, whereas the 4000 milligram is 20 milligram a drop. So if you can imagine, a good example of it is if you were to imagine you went out to the supermarket and you bought some milk, and you bought a 1 pint bottle of milk, and you bought a 4 pint bottle of milk, and you went home and you were making your family or your friends a cup of tea, and they said, oh yeah, I'll have milk in my tea. It wouldn't matter whether you poured the milk from the 1 pint milk or from the 4 pint milk, because it's just milk. It's just the 4 pint holds more than the 1 pint, that's all it is. So I really do suggest, if you're just starting out on your CBD journey, just buy 500 milligrams just to give yourself a chance to see how it works, see how much you need. You know, it's not always necessary to buy high strength CBD oils. So thank you for watching. I do hope you've enjoyed this video, and I hope you understand now about which CBD oils are best for beginners and which one would be best for yourself to buy. If you do want to buy any of these products, like I said, they are available on my website, or you can visit me at my CBD shop and have a chat with me. So if you have already bought a CBD oil and you're a little bit unsure as to how to use it, as to how many milligrams you're taking because they've not made it clear on the label, then watch this video here. Because this is a video about me explaining how to calculate CBD dosage. Thanks for watching.